Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 2, the semifinals and finals for the 2023 World Supercourt Championships. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will cover every point played today. We will begin in just about 2 minutes. Welcome. Andrew, how are you?
All Stu, excited for this semifinal and final day of the World Supercourt here in 2023. We'll be crowning the best doubles team in just about 2 hours or so. Format for today will be a little bit different than yesterday. We have our 4 semifinalists right now, and we'll pull up that bracket for you so you can see them at home. There they are. Gaucheri and Arats, they were the winners of Group A yesterday. They will be taking on the second place team in Group B. That is Pachi and Manu. Go to the right side of the bracket. Zuleika and Benny, the winners of Group B. They will be taking on the second place finishers of Group A, which was the team of Iturbide and Nicholas. Those are the 2 semifinals, beginning first with that matchup on the left side of your screen. Gaucheri and Arats, defending champions, serving to Pachi and Manu.
And as far as if like Apple time is correct, yeah, I'm bragging that I have an iPhone like the rest of the world. No, but if Apple time's correct, we're less than a minute away.
We may in fact be, Stu. And one more slight change from yesterday to today. Matches are going to be going a little bit longer. Best 2 out of 3 sets played up to 6 points. First one to get to 6 points will win a set. You got to win 2 sets to win the match.
Thank you for clarifying that for me, especially, you keeping score and me announcing. If I don't know that, it's like, yay, it's over. No, it's not. You got to go on.
Got a little bit more to go here.
First match with 30 seconds to go. Gaucheri and Arats, defending champions from last year, against Pachi and Manu. This is an old Miami highlight team, former Miami highlight, former Casino Miami highlight team. Many years playing together, and it's basically Euskadi versus France, which is always a nice matchup, always.
Great competitive match to get the day going. Again, just 3 matches today, 2 semifinals, and the winners of those will face off in the championship. Up over $20,000 going to that winning team. Quadruple zeros up on the clock. Let's get started with the highlight for today. Good luck to all 4 teams. We will crown a champion in just a few hours.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin the semifinals. First of all, introducing representing Euskadi, the Basque Country. We have a Gaucheri and Arats. Receiving, representing France, an old Miami highlight team, none other than Pachi and Manu. Let's begin. Gaucheri serves, we begin. Arats on the backhand. Pachi powerful backhand to the inside. Manu calls for the ball, there's the backhand. Backhand by Arats. Pachi back to the inside. Arats is there. Pachi back at the 9 line. Manu calls for it, makes the catch at the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Beautiful catch by Manu back at the 12 line. Here's Arats. Backhand from the 11. Arats again. Hard to the inside. Manu on the forehand. From the 11 line to the inside. Gaucheri makes the catch. Little clip on the side wall. Scooped up by Manu in the backcourt. Bote left side. Scoop by Pachi. Dosed by Pachi will score. First point for France. Pachi and Manu. Pachi serves. Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that today we're playing differently than we did yesterday. Yesterday's games played 8 straight points. best 2 of 3 sets being played today. Here's the backhand by Gauchetti. Robote coming out. Pachi to the inside. Backhand. Pachi now from the 8 line. He goes deep. Robote coming out. Gauchetti for the Robote. Straight back. Manu's there. What a catch by Aratz. Backhand by Aratz to the inside. Beautiful catch again by Manu deep in the backcourt. Aratz advances. Catch at the 10 line. Beautiful catch by Manu, pulling it from the sidewall. Pachi on the catch. Kosti up the middle, caught on the forehand of Aratz. Backhand by Manu, Robote coming out. Manu from the forehand. Robote left side to the inside. Robote forehand. Here's Manu. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote left side by Manu. Robote Corredo on the forehand of Aratz. What a catch by Manu in the corner. Backhand by Aratz, a little lower. Robote saved by Pachi, keeps it well inside. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Difficult Robote save. It passes the front quarter. Backhand by Aratz. Pachi, forehand Robote again. Hard to the inside it goes. Pachi on the catch. Drop shot. Scores on the second bounce. That is 2 points for Pachi and Manu. Pachi serves.
Something we talked about going back to the national tournament last week is that you don't see many traditional Costado 2-walls or anything like that scoring. That drop shot, you see Pachi going to it early on. Just so much space up there with Aratz hanging deep in the backcourt and Gauchetti protecting the net in that 2-wall. Just not to drop it up there. Get that second bounce. That's well done.
Absolutely right, Andrew. You tend to see, again, fewer shots at this level, but some of the safer shots to the inside.
Especially early on in a match with a colder ball as well. It's going to take that second bounce probably a little bit sooner than it would later on.
Cherry picks the serve, rifles it low and hard. That's a one-handed grab by Manu. That's beautiful. Here's Aratz, backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Pachi. Pachi again, powerful forehand. Manu, backhand from the 11 line, low and hard. Caught by Gauchetti, back at the 10 line. Beautiful catch by Manu. Manu from deep in the backcourt. Robote forehand by Pachi. Aratz is there. Manu, big backhand, all the way to the 13 line. Aratz from the backhand. Sherry winds up, puts it outside, but puts it outside of play. 3 points for Pachi and Manu. Pachi serve. Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, first team to reach 6 points will win the set. First team to win 2 sets will win the semifinal.
And just not a miss that you typically see from Gauchetti either there on that filo. The Costado straight to the outside. That was a few feet off the court. Really pushing here early on.
Paul, underserve. World Supercourt rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. The good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
And Pachi and Manu, too, obviously true professionals, wouldn't expect any less, but they look so calm and composed out there against this World Championship team, and they're playing like it.
Backhand by Aratz. Manu's there. Backhand to the inside. Pachi low and hard to the inside. Here's Aratz, backhand. Big right side by Manu. Backhand. Backhand by Manu. Pachi on the catch. Drop shot, one. Aratz gets there. There's the backhand. Not overthrown, clearing the overhead screen.
What a throw there.
Pachi rifles it, and it scores. 4 points for Pachi and Manu. Pachi serves.
Also, Pachi's given Gaucheri and Aratz both something to think about defensively as well. They're such an offensive-minded team that they're usually dictating the pace and dictating the shots that are being thrown. That's not the case early on in this match, as evidenced by that 4-0 lead now.
No, and again, 3 of the 4 players on the court right now have experience on this court on a regular basis. Pachi, of course, has come in, has been practicing for a while, and just overall, doing a fantastic job so far. Good catch. Nice return by Aratz. Here's Manu from the 12 line, deep to the inside. Backhand by Manu. That's a bullet right to the back wall. Stopped by Aratz. Robote, left side to the inside. Pachi lost his footing, got back in there, made the save. Here's Gaucheri. A well-played point by all 4 players. The first point for Gaucheri and Aratz. Gaucheri serves. That's a misstep and some miscommunication there.
It's also tough to fault Pachi there. I mean, that carambola came across him to his right side, and
Gaucheri played it perfectly.
Usually when that happens, not expecting the backquarter to be there, is good play by Manu. Just not going to let that ball bounce twice, and that hard serve.
Excellent serve by Gaucheri will score 2 points for Gaucheri and Aratz. Scores 2-4. First to 6 points will win the set.
That's why you can never count these guys out. One of the best serves on the roster. But in fast, crossing the sidewall deep in the backcourt. Well, usually see Manu struggle in these serves. That's a good sign that they're coming in fast, coming in hard, and really crossing deep there in the back.
Lower and harder, serve by Gaucheri. Here's the backhand by Manu. Beautiful catch by Pachi. Backhand. Robote's coming all the way to the 4 line. Manu on the Robote. Aratz makes the save. Pachi, great catch. Kosti hard and inside. What a beautiful pickup by Aratz. Big backhand by Manu. Catch by Aratz. Here's the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand passes the front quarter, taken away by the back quarter. Robote left side by Gaucheri. Cut off by Pachi. Pachi on the backhand. Robote. Beautiful catch by Manu. Forehand in the corner. Big right side to the left side of Aratz. Robote forehand rifled low and hard, scooped up beautifully by Aratz. Manu from the 11 line. Pachi reaching out, backhand. Catch by Manu. Here's the backhand from the 12 line. Beautiful catch. Nice read by Manu there on the left side. Robote coming out. Gaucheri's there. Low hard, a backhand. The runner to the inside. Manu again, backhand. Robote left side. That ball took a wonky bounce. Aratz read it well. Catch by Pachi. Pachi Costado to the inside. Aratz for the Robote. He makes the save. Catch by Gauchetti. Backhand. Pachi on the catch. Backhand. Pachi takes that ball in the air. Forehand. That hit the overhead screen. Three serving four. Gauchetti has the serve.
Oh, that was a big throw right there by Pachi. I mean, he's probably looking to kill that point with a big 3-wall and just caught the overhead screen.
Yeah, here we go. This is where we get the one guy on the court who doesn't have court familiarity like the other three is the one who hits the overhead screen first. Yeah, he's basically used to working with about 15 more feet of overhead screen. So that really cost him there. But overall, he's been spot on as far as catching is concerned in those couple shots that he took. Hard serve and a nice return by Manu. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Gauchetti. Catch by Pachi. Pachi, Costado. Robote forehand save with a light touch. Here's Gauchetti from the 6th line. What a scoop by Manu and a powerful backhand follows. Here's Aratz. Backhand. Oh, the backhand 2-all, not his forte. A quick shot by Pachi. Fails. 4-4 is the score. Gauchetti serves.
Boy, again, that's 2 in a row there for that Pachi and Manu side representing France, and 2 points that they're looking to kill. This set could be over, and we're looking at 4-4.
Robote left side by Gauchetti. Manu with a tip ball in the backcourt. And Gauchetti and Aratz take the lead with possible set point. Gauchetti serves.
Well, similar to what they did in the championship last year, this team has been known to go on a run or two when they play from behind. Maybe one of their best attributes. Usually, sometimes, not usually, sometimes teams get behind, they kind of fold, but these guys seems to fire them up a little bit, particularly that guy up there in the front. Nice run here, 5 in a row. Serve could end it. What a catch, my oh my.
There's the backhand by Gauchetti, caught by Manu. Manu, big backhand, low runner to the inside. Robote save. Pachi was going in, lets it pass to Manu. Manu to the inside. Backhand by Aratz. Robote coming out. Pachi for the Robote, keeps it safe inside. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Manu on the catch. Backhand blasted low and hard, and Gauchetti's there. He blasts his own. Backhand now by Manu to the inside. Manu on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. That clears the overhead screen. What a scoop by Manu. Backhand powerfully thrown to the inside, going wall to wall. Manu on the catch. Backhand. Another low runner to the inside. Typical Robote 4. Robote 2-wall by Gauchetti scores to take that set. 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Well, what a comeback right there, Stu. I mean, seen it from these brothers before, and they do it again here in this opening set. They were down 4-0. 6 straight there to take it.
Phenomenal play by Gauchetti and Aratz, which is what we're used to seeing. No, I mean, there's no criticism, apart from that backhand 2-wall, you can make no criticism of Pachi having made this adjustment to the program. Manu, of course, in the back, catching very difficult balls, blasting it back to the inside.
The margins are so fine in a match like this. It comes down to 2 throws. That high 3-wall by Pachi that just got the screen, and then the backhand 2-wall. Both of those land in, both of them score, and we're looking at a 6-2 set. The French team with one up on the board. Instead, let's go Gauchetti and Aratz. That green circle, they take the first set. Look at that. 2-wall
nice coverage of that
opening by.
Scoop and 2-wall, just such a nice combination to watch.
And the drop shot right there. Aratz has got good foot speed. He's not getting up there. And that's well thrown. Or good fake out on top of it. See that first move? Yeah, he was kind of guarding the splitter first, then had to dart back inside.
Rot says you'll get one, but you're not going to get two on me. But again, of anyone who's made the adjustment, Pachi's made the adjustment to this court very well. Is it me or Rot's just stayed on the court the entire time during this break?
Went off for like
he did go off for a second.
A few seconds.
He's back.
He's like ready to go.
30 seconds, my ass. So let's start the second set. Got about 20 seconds to go before we begin our second set. This is a reminder you are watching the 2023 World Supercourt semifinals live from Magic City Jai-alai Fronton in Miami, Florida.
What makes that set even more significant is think about Gaucheri and Arats in their battle court time national tournaments. How many times have they played 2 out of 3 set matches and lost 2 sets in a row? I don't know if they've ever done it. So the fact that they already have one up on the board, the only way that Pachi and Manu can get this match is if they take the next 2. And that's something we just haven't seen this team do, is lose 2 in a row. But if anyone could do it, this French team is one of the best that we've seen. Second set starting up in just a few moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Pachi will have the serve. There's the backhand by Arats. Backhand now by Manu. What a catch by Gaucheri. Pachi gets in there. Nice catch. And a nice return from the 8-line. Robote can all the way out to the 3. Manu follows it to make the Robote play. A little clip on the side wall. Here's Arats. Manu makes the Robote save. Right on the side wall. Tough play. Gaucheri winds up. Pusti to the inside. Scooped up by Manu. There's the backhand. Arats, backhand from the 11 line. Backhand by Manu. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Gaucheri. Here's the backhand by Manu. Hard to the inside. Arats is there. What a catch by Manu up the wall at the 12 line. Here's the backhand by Arats to the inside. Manu again, backhand. Pachi, Robote left side to the inside. Pachi, fine catch, hard backhand. Robote coming out. Pachi gets in there to make the catch on the 7 line. Here's a catch by Arats, backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Pachi, rifled low and hard to the inside. Here's Arats. Forehand by Manu to the inside. Backhand by Gaucheri. This Robote is coming all the way out to the 4 line. Rifled by Pachi to the feet of Arats. And that will score. First point, first hard-fought point of the second set goes to Pachi and Manu. Pachi serves.
You know, when that backhander or throws are being blasted, Pachi's doing a great job of really turning those long Robotes into an offensive shot. I mean, he's up there at about the 3 line, just whips it above the pad, and really difficult play front ways and then on that Robote for Arats.
The sidewall is your friend. Sidewall is your friend. Pachi's he's keeping it closer to the sidewall in those Robotes. You don't want to give it to your opponent in the middle of the court or on their forehand. Catch by Gaucheri. Splitter scores. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece. Gaucheri serves.
Such an effective 2-all. Just splits the front and back quarter. Exactly how you got to score them in a match like this. Tough to beat your opponent net side to the outside. That ties it up 1-1.
Fault under serve. World Supercourt rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Big backhand. Robote coming out. Robote left side to the inside. Here's Manu. Backhand. Backhand by Arats. Here's Manu. Arats again to the inside. Manu deep in the backcourt. Backhand. Catch by Pachi. Pachi, big backhand. Robote, not much on it. Gaucheri plays with the big bounce. What a reach by Manu, deep in the backcourt. Nice forehand return. Robote 4. Gaucheri 2-all, will score. 2 points for the team representing Euskadi. Gaucheri and Arats. Gaucheri serves.
Second time that Gaucheri's turned a 2-all off the Robote. Better adjustment that time by Pachi. He got the read on it, just couldn't make that catch. See if Gaucheri goes back to it now that his opponent's starting to get a better look at it.
Beautiful catch by Manu off a great serve by Gaucheri. Here's Arats from deep in the backcourt. Manu calls for the ball. Backhand from the 11 line. Hard catch. Nice return by Arats. There's the backhand. Backhand by Pachi. Robote, a left side by Gaucheri. Rifle to the inside, a little play off the side wall. Manu passes from the forehand. Gaucheri on the Robote. To the inside. Manu, beautiful catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote left side. Clipped. Lands in. Perfect. Pachi gets in there and made the save.
This could be trouble.
What effort by Arats in the backcourt.
Wow.
Tremendous effort to try to make that save, but Pachi just made a save and a play on that ball no one was expecting. Beautifully executed by Pachi. We're tied up 2-2.
It was like that play developed in slow motion. I heard Manu tell him, you got to play on it. He's not familiar with this court. Everything does come out. And look at that.
Yeah,
I mean, just an awesome effort. Then Arats almost caught under the bridge. I mean, just the fact that he got assessed on it, made the catch, and then he had no space.
He couldn't extend the backhand to make the throw. Great effort by Arats, though. Gaucheri picks the serve.
Ooh, right
Splitter. Manu
up.
reads
Manu!
it, throws it, drops it inside. Arats is there. Arats with the slight overthrow. Forehand to the inside, hard off the tip of Gaucheri's cesta. Three points in favor of Pachi and Manu. Pachi serves. Gaucheri making his feelings well known on the court.
Yes.
Don't often see that. I mean, he's such a fierce competitor that you obviously understand the adrenaline rush.
And stakes are high in a match like this. I get back to the championship.
Absolutely. Arats on the catch. There's the backhand. Manu's there. Big backhand by Manu. Arats on the catch. Backhand. What a catch by Manu. Backhand. Robote. Manu on the catch. Backhand. What a hard throw by Manu. Robote save. Manu on the catch. Backhand. Low runner. Robote save. Pachi on the catch. Pachi rifles it. Low and hard. Arats makes the save. Here's Pachi from the 6th line. Low and hard again. Great catch by Arats. Robote forehand, rifled low and hard, scooped up by Manu. Here's the backhand. What a catch by Arats. Robote left side. Pachi cuts it off. Drop shot.
That could be a
Two
good
bounces, scores. 4 points for Pachi and Manu. Pachi serves.
Again, going back to the drop shot here, even with that ball a little more warmed up. I mean, Aratz, he's made some tough catches so far, deep into the backcourt. These guys are throwing it about 1,000 miles per hour. Makes sense he's standing that far back. Leaves a lot of space up there. Again, it's got him for, about the second time in this match. Again, a 2-point lead. See if Pachi Manu can convert this set and push it to a third one.
Backhand by Aratz. That ball took a wonky bounce, and Pachi will make the save.
Smart play by Manu. That was a Magic City bounce. That was going to be an impossible play for him.
That ball cutting to the inside. Tough play. Gaucheri serving with 3 points. Pachi Manu with 4. First to 6 points will win the set and the match. Beautiful serve by Gaucheri. There's the backhand. Robote coming out. There's a catch by Manu. Big right side by Manu. Gaucheri calls for the Robote. Pachi cuts it off. Backhand. Powerful throw on the forehand. What a catch by Manu. Manu over the top. Back to the inside. Aratz is there. Manu calls for it. Backhand from the 9 line. Blasted to the inside. Catch by Pachi. Pachi from the costado to the inside. Robote left side saved by Pachi. There's the backhand by Manu, caught by Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Robote saved by Pachi. Gaucheri cuts it off. Good control on the backhand by Gaucheri. Low runner to the inside. Beautiful catch by Manu. Robote left side to the inside. Gaucheri cuts it off. Drop shot. Pachi takes off. He got there. Rifles it outside to score. The Philos scoring lethally for Pachi. That is 5 points and a possible set point.
Boy, how many times have we seen Gaucheri score on a drop shot like that? Here's Pachi charging from the outside. Look at this. He got a good look at that. Gets there in plenty of time, and tough to react that quickly.
That ball goes to the inside. Aratz makes a fine save. Aratz on the catch. Backhand. Here's Manu. Backhand from the 12 line to the inside. Pachi on the catch. Costado up the middle. Pachi on the catch. Backhand. Catch by Pachi. Pachi lower and harder this time. Aratz on the catch. Robote forehand by Pachi. That ball is tipped at his point and set to the French team. Pachi and Manu. We will move on to a third and decisive set in just 2 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if it was you also, Stu, but after that 2-0 lead for Gaucheri and Aratz, felt like the momentum flipped in this match after they were able to take that 3-2 lead, Pachi and Manu, for the first time, and won 4 out of the next, they won 6 out of the next 7 after that 2-0 deficit. Incredible. Incredible.
Here we have some replays. Play to choose from. Look at this save by Manu. That ball was right on the sidewall. Such a difficult catch to make. Look at this one. Pachi gets back in and makes the save. Gaucheri, great catch.
got to clarify, I think it was a 2-1. I think Patchy Manu did get that first point, but regardless, still a great run there. That 2-all from Gaucheri. Again, got him for the save. That was kind of the momentum.
You got to play on it, man. Go out there and get it. And one thing, Pachi's mobility is just really, really impressive
he's
today.
Flying.
Yeah, I mean, his mobility on the court is really. I always remember him as being a wiry player. I actually haven't, of course, I've seen what others have seen on YouTube, etc. But I actually haven't seen him play in person in about 10 years. But this is what I remember seeing at Miami and, of course, Fort Pierce at one point.
You mentioned yesterday a little bit of Carballo's style was something that when they played against each other, that you're interested in seeing. And I mean, nobody flies around this court like Carballo.
Pachi's always been an exciting player. I mean, it's not just that he's throwing it well. He's throwing it with a high degree of accuracy and really, really hard. Like, really hard.
More consistent, a couple more shots, very accurate. Great front quarter up there. Patchy and Manu, you see them on camera right now with some of their French counterparts as well up there. Some teammates, some friends.
Vicente and Tambor
on the right.
Fantastic yesterday, really.
Vicente, very impressive display in the backcourt yesterday as well. Final set to go here, Stu. We got a third set to decide our opening match. One spot, the finals up for grabs here. It will be Gaucheri Narat serving to Patchy and Manu to begin our third set.
Remains to be seen here. Will there be an upset in the semifinal?
Boy, Stu, I'm not going to prognosticate here. I can't.
You never
not
count
do it.
Gaucheri Narat's out. Never, never, never.
I will say though, this is just awesome highlight as well. We can sit back here and watch this all day long. Enjoy this third and final set. A lot on the line here.
Gaucheri serves. The third set is underway. Backhand to the inside by Manu. Wonky bounce picked up in the backcourt by Aratz. Pachi from the 7 line. Backhand. There's the backhand by Manu. Pachi midcourt. Backhand. Gaucheri back to the 10 line, makes the catch. Manu from the forehand, lower and harder. Going to cross the side wall. Good pickup by Aratz in the backcourt. Here's Pachi on the catch. Backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Here's the rebote. Manu, tough catch at the 12 line. Pick up on the left side. Backhand straight to Aratz. There's a backhand by Manu to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Gaucheri, big backhand. Pachi on the rebote to the inside. Aratz is there. What a catch by Gaucheri at the side wall. Manu calls for the ball, catches it down low, backhand, goes back to the 11 line. Aratz is there. Manu on the catch, backhand, big backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Manu from the right side. Sherry comes back to make the rebote. That kicks. What a scoop by Manu. Backhand. Caught by Aratz at the 13 line. Pachi on the catch. Backhand from the 7. Powerfully thrown. Kicks off the side wall. Aratz is there. Manu splitting the front quarter and back quarter on that backhand. Pachi advances. Aggressive catch. One.
He got up there.
Gaucheri gets there. Rifles it outside to score. Beautiful play by Gaucheri to kill that point. Gaucheri and Aratz on the board first. Gaucheri serves. Andrew, do me a favor. I need you to go out to the 2 line and catch that ball for me, okay?
Are you crazy? Inaki's been out for, 4 months, and he took a feel to the wrist. You want me to get – I mean, look at that. You can't even see that ball moving in slow motion.
I'll give you a cesta. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
Goodness.
Just go out there and wait till the ball comes to you.
What a big-time play there, Stu, huh? I mean, chasing it down, full sprint. I'd like to know what his you know how they have like a 40-yard dash? We should do like a 4-line to 13 line, the Tejada chase down challenge.
That's called the $20,000 grand prize. Here's the catch by Pachi, backhand. Catch by Pachi, backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote coming out. Sherry on the rebote, rifling it to the inside. Manu chooses the rebote. Big bounce, stopped on the forehand of Arats. Manu on the catch. Forehand by Manu. Manu calls for it, winds up playing the rebote. Gaucheri cuts it off.
Oh, Manu
Drop
now.
shot.
Oh,
Manu gets there. Oh, my goodness gracious. Make sure that he's all right. Goes down hard. Great effort by Manu to try to get there.
Unbelievable
Tremendous
effort.
sportsmanship by all four players.
I mean, oh, what a shame here. I mean, he gets up and just loses his footing.
He wanted to throw that ball, I think, as hard as...
Gaucheri, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Gaucheri's right on top of Manu. That's...
An unfortunate break at this juncture of the match, too. That will be a second point to Gaucheri and Arats. In that whole, definitely caught the pad there, so.
And as
or
we
came
say
up
around
short.
here, in fact, I think there was even a short about it on Instagram, is that when Manu makes that run, he's going to score 9 times out of 10. Just not that particular day. Great effort by Manu. Score is 2-0 in favor of Gaucheri and Arats. Gaucheri serves. Big backhand by Manu. Here's the catch by Gaucheri. Manu on the catch. Backhand. Backhand by Arats. Pachi, beautiful catch. Backhand from the 7 line. Manu advances. Backhand from the 9. Catch in the air by Arats. Pachi now at the 8. Backhand passes. Rebote coming right up the middle to the Costalo. Rebote. Gaucheri. Scooped up by Manu. Rebote left side. Pachi gets in there, cuts it off. Costalo back to the inside. Little twisty Costalo. Pachi again on the catch. Outside placement of the Costado from midcourt. Quite a throw by Pachi. Pachi and Manu on the board with a point.
Gaucheri certainly not expecting that throw back to the outside. Look at this. I mean, it's kind of a splitter there from the middle of the court. Comes
right
to the left side of Gaucheri.
What do we say? Throw the ball at your opponent's feet. Obviously, it's, you want to try to. It's very difficult to do, but in that case, worked out well. Gaucheri takes the serve, rifles it to the inside. Manu moves up to the 7 line and take it in the air, throws it back. That is a beautiful catch by Arats. Here's Pachi. Pachi to Gaucheri. Gaucheri backhand from the 8 line. Manu on the left side, backhand back to the inside. What a catch in the corner by Arats. Tremendous effort, but he cannot hold on. We are all tied up at 2 points apiece. Each one of these teams has won a set. First to 6 wins the semifinal.
It's now a match up to 4, Stu. First one to 4 will take it.
There's the backhand by Manu. Pachi, backhand. Arats is there. Backhand by Arats. There's the backhand by Manu. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Pachi. Gives a kick. Rebote by Gaucheri. Ball tipped by Manu. His first tip in the backcourt of the day here at the 10 line. 3 points for Gaucheri and Arats. Gaucheri serves.
Really a miss that you're not expecting right there, kicking up to his left side. Just a miss. This stage in the match, a big break again for Gaucheri and Aratz.
There's the backhand by Manu. There's the backhand by Manu again. Aratz goes deep. Catch by Manu. Here's the backhand. There's the backhand by Gaucheri. Pachi, forehand rebote, passes the front quarter. Aratz makes the save. Pachi on the catch. Pachi rifles the costado to the inside where it scores.
Back and forth.
We're all tied up, 3 points apiece. Pachi serve.
Get another look at this one right here. You see both players in green going for it. Aratz plays the rebote, kicks off. Look at that space to the inside.
Just so strong. Just super strong on that costado, getting it back to the side wall. Really well done.
Yeah, again, I was going to say the placement there, Stu. Right on the numbers once again. 3-3.
Here's the backhand by Aratz. What a catch by Manu. Manu lifts it. Aratz again. Manu advances. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand. Gaucheri. Pachi cuts it off. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Manu on the catch. Backhand. Gaucheri calls for the rebote. Plays it from the left side. Here's Manu. Manu again. Aratz, backhand from the 11 line. Manu advances. Backhand from the 10. Manu, beautiful catch at the 12 line. Sends it deep. Gaucheri, rather Aratz in the corner. There's the backhand by Manu. Catch by Aratz. Rebote forehand save by Pachi. Splitter will score. 4 points for Gaucheri and Aratz. Gaucheri serves.
Another one just hard and right at the feet of Pachi. It's how you got to score at this level, Stu. I mean, you're not going to get many misses. You're not going to score many 2-walls. Just got to make life as difficult as you can for your opponent, putting it on the wall, putting it at their feet.
Absolutely. Just put it out of the reach of the catch, or try to anyway.
Yeah, because these guys are trying.
Yeah, when you got the speed and the range of these players, it's hard to do.
And the catching from Aratz and Manu in the backcourt is
spot on.
It's been incredible.
Absolutely. Beautiful serve by Gaucheri. There's the backhand by Manu. Aratz is there. Pachi on the catch. Backhand. Rebote coming out. Scoop attempt tipped by Pachi. 5 points. Possible semifinal point for Gaucheri and Aratz.
Boy, all day long on that left side rebote, Gaucheri's put it to the inside. First time he switched it up. Maybe caught him napping a bit. That's, again, a tough catch right at the feet if Pachi does make it. A couple points to work with to close out the match and advance to the finals.
Manu on the catch. Backhand. Aratz down low. Backhand. Here's Manu. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote coming out. Catch by Manu. Manu, hard backhand to the inside. Aratz is there again. Manu, beautiful catch to the side wall. That backhand clears the overhead screen. Rebote forehand side arc by Gaucheri. Backhand by Manu. There's the backhand by Manu again. Hard throw to the inside. Robote coming in low. Gaucheri makes the save. Manu makes the catch. Backhand. To the left side of Aratz. Pachi now from the 8 line. Lifts the backhand. Aratz is there. Manu on the catch. Backhand. Hard to the inside it goes. Robote. Left side. Manu on the catch. Robote left side again. Low runner to the inside by Manu. Picked up by Aratz. Robote forehand by Gaucheri. Manu lets it pass. Robote forehand save. Gaucheri picks it off. Winds up. Rifles it inside. It's scooped by Manu. Manu hard to the outside. Gaucheri's there. Manu tips the ball. Point and a hard fought semifinal going for Gaucheri and Aratz representing the Basque Country.
Well-deserved round of applause by staff, fans, fellow competitors. Gaucheri and Aratz with that win. They are advancing into the championship against the winner of our next match. Zulaika and Benny, Iturbide, and Nicholas. See the brothers coming off right now. Representing the Basque Country there. Back-to-back finals appearances for Gaucheri and Aratz. And again, what more can you say about this team, Pachi and Manu? Pachi coming to this court for the first time. Gave Gaucheri, I don't know if that was all he can handle, but maybe 90, 95% of it. What a great effort, some good shots, the drop shot working for him early. But in the end, it is that team, the Basque team, Gaucheri and Aratz, once again into the finals. Take a look at some replays here quickly. Look at this by Manu. Good effort there on the Robote. Then Gaucheri, you're going to see this. He's going to whip it inside. How about this scoop? Amazing. Manu. And then Gaucheri just catches that in the air, blasts it back in. Yeah, I think Manu thought that was going to come to his left side, just kind of switch from left to right in the last second. And at that speed, tough to make that adjustment. What a match. What a semifinal, Gaucheri and Aratz. They got some time to rest before they will be competing the 2023 World Supercourt Final against one of these two teams, Iturbide and Nicholas, or Zulaika and Betty. Zulaika and Benny, the top qualifying team in Group B yesterday. They went defeated in that group. Iturbide and Nicholas, they were the second place finishers in Group A. Just about 10 seconds away, Stu.
Yes, we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are ready to begin our second semifinal. Representing the United States, here's the doubles team of Zulaika and Benny. And representing France, here's the doubles team of Iturbide and Nicholas. Here's Benny on the inside. There's a backhand pulled in overhead by Iturbide. Here's Benny on the inside. Hard backhand. Good catch there by Nicholas up at the 10 line. He rifles this one wall to wall. Beautiful throw. Cutting back inside. Robote miss there by Zulaika. Iturbide and Nicholas get on the board first. They lead 1-0.
Closer the ball is to the closer the ball is to the side wall, whether it's coming off the front wall or the back wall, the more difficult it is to get a play on it.
Back to the inside, the low runner, scooped up there by Nicholas. Here's Nicholas deep in the backcourt, the backhand, lofted back to Zulaika. He's got it at the 8 line. Hard return, that's going to get past. Rabote's coming out. Rabote saved by Iturbide. Back to the inside. Benny, Rabote. Oh, that got away, kicking up into the overhead screen and out of play. Iturbide and Nicholas get a second point.
Benny thought that Rabote was coming out more than it was, that Zulaika would have had a play on it. He just had a turn to let it go and then realized that it was his ball, straight to the overhead screen.
Benny takes that serve on the forehand, sidearm throw, back inside. Here's Nicholas. Here's Iturbide, middle of the court, backhand to the inside, caught by Benny. There's Benny on the left side, backhand, puts it on the wall, this is catch by Nicholas. Backhand to the inside again, good catch by Nicholas at the 11 line. There's a forehand by Benny, back inside. They get by both players. Nicholas going to play the Rabote, high and hard, back inside. Benny backing up. Quick bounce upon the forehand, brought in. Here's Zulaika, low running backhand, stopped by Nicholas in the air. Nicholas, quick release, hard backhand, right back to Benny. Benny again up at the 10 line now, gets that one off. Harder throw. Nicholas steps back, takes it in. Benny higher and harder. Nicholas now at the glass, going to pull another one in. Here's Zulaika now up at the front court, going to cut it off. Hard backhand return, puts it on the numbers. Spectacular grab by Nicholas. Here's Nicholas again, a little further up at the 11. Benny going to let that one come out. Zulaika's Rabote just does clear that overhead screen. Nicholas middle of the court on the forehand, back inside. That's well placed. Better catch by Benny up high on the left side. Benny's backhand, right back to Nicholas. Benny now up the 11. Right hand behind this one, able to pass Nicholas. Forehand Rabote for Iturbide. Hard throw, puts it on the wall again. That's well done. Zulaika digs it out. Iturbide on the costado, just lost it.
On the windup. So there's not really a windup. There's taking the ball back. There's taking the cesta back. But are you going to throw it 2-all or are you going to drop it inside? And as you're making that backswing, you take a picture. It's not the most traditional thing to do in highlight, but you do it. You take a picture, and if you see the guy lingering back, you see your opponent lingering back, drop it inside.
Nicholas able to pass. That backhand, Rabote. Stopped on the left side there by Iturbide's low runner. Any good high catch there at the 12 line. Here's Benny again up at the 11. Higher and harder. This one coming out. Iturbide up at the 7. Forehand Rabote. Right back to the forehand of Benny. Nicholas on the bounce now. Drops it over the top. Gets by Zulaika. Benny backs up. Takes it at the 12 line. Here's Benny again on that forehand. Sidearm play. 3 walls. Iturbide, fall down save. He digs out another one. Zulaika, though, has it up in the front court. There's a carom. Missed by Iturbide. Had it for a moment. Could not make the catch. That's going to tie things up 2-2. Zulaika and Benny serve.
Iturbide overran it just slightly. You could see that by trying to catch the ball right over his head. I mean, you have that cesta perpendicular to your helmet. That's going to be a tricky catch.
It's got to be even more frustrating, as frustrating as it gets, because sometimes you don't get a good read and you're not out there, and then you get too good of a read and it costs you on that one.
Either overrun it or underrun it or wind up with just out of position to make a catch.
Hard serve by Zulaika, controlled by Nicholas. Backhand, stopped by Benny. Benny up at the 10 line. Running throw. Nicholas steps up, pulls it in. Nicholas from the 13 line. Hard backhand, cutting back towards the side wall. Here's Benny now. Nicholas. Robote comes shooting out. Zulaika, there's a nice save. They got that one low. Hard backhand again. The quick release comes shooting out. Cutting back inside. Good Robote by Zulaika. Better catch there by Nicholas in the backcourt. Hard backhand by Benny. Here's Robote. Iturbide. Save back to the inside. Here's Benny again. Lower and harder.
Ooh,
good body
catch.
control there by Iturbide. That one ate him up, made the play. Low runner again. Iturbide back on the inside. Hard backhand. Picking up over Benny. Robote's out. Looked it right to the corner. Nicholas got a good read on it. He's there on the outside. Back over the top. Benny on the bounce. Sidearm forehand. Here's Benny now. 13 line. Puts it back up the middle. Nicholas is there. Benny now puts it on the wall. Iturbide pulls it in. Hard backhand return. Stopped on the left side by Benny. Nicholas, beautiful backhand, clearing the overhead screen out to the Robote. Powerfully thrown by Zulaika. Huh? Nicholas with a great read, stepped up, caught it in the air. Benny now on the inside, hard backhand again, stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas low on the wall. Clean ball tipped, ruled to have been tipped by Benny there in the backcourt. That is a third point for Iturbide and Nicholas.
Tough break when that ball bounces on the floor right in front of you in the corner to either try to scoop or try to get your sister down low to make the catch. The corner is just a tricky place. I mean, it's just a very tricky place, as we saw Aratz get screwed up there in the first match of the day. He made a phenomenal catch, but he couldn't swing his sister back in order to make the throw.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Iturbide. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Robote left side with a big bounce. Benny goes up. He's got it on the forehand. High hard return. Back to the left side. Here's Nicholas. Nicholas now at the 13 line. Lofts this one. That'll get it past Benny. Beautiful throw. Here's the Robote. Zulaika turns it low and hard. Nicholas on the bounce. Sidearm forehand. Gets by Zulaika, but he's there for the Robote. Drop back inside. There's Iturbide. Zulaika on the bounce. More of a splitter. Ooh, Nicholas has got a read on the outside. The camera turned by Nicholas. Is stopped by Zulaika. Hard forehand. Zulaika. There's Nicholas lining it up. He takes out the Robote. Beautifully thrown back up the middle. Here's Benny towards the inside. Iturbide. Spectacular catch there. Good range. Backhand comes shooting out. Good duck by Benny. Better Robote by Zulaika. Here's Iturbide again. The 2-wall is too low. Zulaika and Benny get their third point. We'll tie it up, 3-3.
If you feel you have the shot, take it. I mean, if you feel you have the shot, take it. But you need that confidence to have it. Sometimes when you see your opponent running up to the point where you're about to throw the ball, it makes you adjust just slightly. Iturbide took a little off and sent it to the pad. And I think you may have heard this, but, you know, the pad, it's bad. It's pretty.
So,
you know, Magic City front, but it's bad. And the ball touches it. Yeah. For us, it's nice.
Good visual, bad for play. That's what I'm getting.
Wow. You see, you're now surpassing me, Andrew. Congrats. I'll be retiring in December, I think.
Figure out what that font is. There's a serve coming in. Tied up here. Low running backhand. Stopped by Zulaika. Zulaika powers that forehand. That's cut off by Iturbide. Beautiful catch. Hard backhand follows. Robote comes shooting out. Zulaika back up the middle.
What
just
a forehand
that
Robote.
one. Iturbide just does get out there. Drops it back inside. Benny again. High hard backhand. Out a long way up to about the 5. Turned powerfully again by Iturbide. Benny's there to line it up. Low runner.
What a catch.
Iturbide again. Good reflexes. Benny launches another one. Kicked off the sidewall. Throw low and hard. Benny going to run around it. Play the Robote on the back end. He's there. Iturbide again. Going to keep it to the inside. The low runner right at the feet. That's well thrown and scoring.
Yeah, that was a very tough one for Iturbide. Actually, see, it's hard to say how can a backhand to the inside be an offensive play. depends upon where the opposing backcourter is standing. If you have the accuracy to throw it right there, again, where was he throwing it? At his feet. Benny understood that that ball was not hard enough to come out to a rebote. So he wound up, do I scoop or do I turn? And whatever you have to do to get the ball up to the front wall.
Benny from the outside, hard backhand, coming back up the middle. Benny there at the 10 line, lower and harder, pulled in by Nicholas off the wall. There's backhand, kicking up, here's Benny. Nicholas now from deeper in the backcourt, lofts this one towards the inside, Benny there at the 11 line. Higher and harder and past Nicholas, rebote, that's on the wall, into the top part of the pad. 4-4 is the score. Zulaika and Benny serve.
It's a real tremendous effort there by Iturbide to try to make the save. That ball was right on the side wall. Tough to make a play off it one way or the other, but in that case, Sesta just hooked a little bit off the right side. Into the pad it went.
There's a backhand to the inside, that low runner. Gonna get by Zulaika. He's there for the rebote. Well, what a catch there by Nicholas. He pulled that right off the sidewall. Rebote out a long way, slap to the outside by Iturbide, but that's gonna score. In and out of the basket as Zulaika it goes. French team has a 5-4 lead. They have a possible set point.
That was a really good last-second decision by Iturbide to put that ball outside. He caught Zulaika backpedaling. Very difficult to make the catch when you're moving backwards.
Man, off his footing a little bit, kind of looked like a last-ditch effort. Got it up there and crossed Zulaika up. Low runner. There's Iturbide back on the inside to cut it off. Hard backhand. This one's coming out. Zulaika, rebote, turned low and hard. Iturbide on the bounce, shoots it back up the middle. Benny all alone
Benny
for the rebote. He
beautiful.
digs it out. That opens up as a 2-all. Iturbide whips it inside. Benny not going to get there. Well thrown. Point and set to Iturbide and Nicholas. They take it 6-4. 2 minutes on the board. We'll play our second set.
So what Iturbide lacked as far as accuracy in the beginning of that set, he made up for gradually as the set went on. Benny having a difficult time getting momentum in the backcourt, but that's not because of how he played. That's how he was being played by his opponents. I mean, they kept him off of his footing. There were no, as you saw in the previous set, I mean, in the previous match rather, no easy items, keeping the ball in the air. Everything was coming basically at his waist and his legs in the backcourt.
What you got to do with this level of match, I mean, you're not going to get many misses. Just make it as tough as you can. And
if they keep that up, Benny's going to have to play. It's like covering the outside. Benny's going to have to play up.
Yeah,
he's going to have to move. He's going to have to move up on the inside there. So those catches go from leg and ankle catches to waist and chest catches, which is where you want the ball when you're catching.
I haven't seen many kill shots coming from Zulaika up there in the front, so got to venture to guess that. Turn it up a little here in the second set.
Yeah, this next set he needs to. This is something we've discussed with Zulaika before. He's sometimes a little here at Magic City. He's a little slow to warm up. Then once he hits a stride, I mean, like what we saw yesterday with serves, are just absolutely amazing. So we'll see. I would expect him to come out here. You see Benny there. Say, hey, did that guy get a haircut? I mean, yeah, compared to when he joined us the first year and his hair came down.
Well, that's a new cut.
Waist. It's gotten progressively shorter. He walked in the other day. I mean, who is this guy? who is this guy? See,
a lot of support there in the back there. But
see the Tambor brothers there. I only say Tambor brothers because I can't fully pronounce the last name. I've never been able to. I've written it on a few contracts, but never been able to pronounce it. Tambor brothers supporting France.
Great to see. Our second set ready to go here. We'll have Zulaika and Benny serving to Iturbide and Nicholas. And the team that loses this previous set begins the next set with control of the serve. Same rules as in those battle court matches.
Second judge. What a catch.
We begin our second set right to the outside. Iturbide goes. Zulaika, good play, drops it inside for Nicholas.
Nicholas steps in and says, let's calm things down just a little bit here.
Hard forehand. There's Nicholas, takes it in off the sidewall. Good catch, hard backhand. There's Benny, good range, deep in the backcourt. Got it overhead. Iturbide up at the 9 line, hard backhand. That one's going to pass Benny. Robote, forehand, powerfully thrown behind Nicholas. Forehand to Bote again. It's off the sidewall. Benny with a good catch. Low runner, low and hard.
Wow,
actually kicks up and past Nicholas. There's Robote. Drop back up the middle, but that ball is tipped by Zulaika. Iturbide and Nicholas going to get on the board first here in our second set.
Sometimes you want to make that stop in the front court so bad that you're just so locked into trying to make the catch, or trying to make the play to miss the catch. Rare miss by Zulaika there, taking the ball, or attempting to take the ball on the bounce.
Backhand by Benny, stopped overhead. Here's Nicholas. Right back to the inside. There's Benny up at the 11. Goes from deeper in the backcourt, lifts it back to Benny. Drops the height on that one. Nicholas steps up. There's a good read. Runner again, right back to him. Benny puts a little height on this, launches it up over Nicholas. Here's Robote. Low and hard by Iturbide. Here's Benny.
Benny definitely looks more locked in this second set.
Now at the 13 line, lifts the backhand. Just over the reach of Iturbide. Here's Nicholas coming back to the backcourt. Right back to Benny now at the 12 line. Puts that one on the wall. Robote. Karam comes out to the middle of the court. Zulaika right up the middle. Iturbide's there, caught in the air, well on the left side. Forehand Bote, back over the top. Iturbide again at the 9 line. Lifts the backhand. He's got it.
This is definitely a different Iturbide than we saw during Battle Court, huh? Except he's probably going to get hit with the ball if he keeps that up. Yeah.
Close backhands here. Here's Benny on the forehand. 11 line. Drop back to the inside. That's well thrown. 3-wall play. Iturbide digs it out right up the middle. Here's Zulaika. Costado. 2-wall.
Beautiful.
2 score.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You don't get prettier than that in the Costado 2-wall. That was beautifully executed by Zulaika to tie it up 1-1.
And confidence as well for Zulaika. You know,
oh, it's a huge confidence ball. There's no question about it. He landed that one in beautifully. And look at this. Lines up. 1, 2 walls. That's why we call it 2-wall. And a little sound effect from the board op over here on my flag.
Just like a 3-point shooter, watching that first one go in, giving him a lot of confidence moving forward. Good catch overhead there by Zulaika. Lobs the backhand. Stopped on the left side there by Nicholas. Big backhand by Benny, cutting back towards the sidewall. Saved by Iturbide. Here's Zulaika again, the 2-wall. That one is too far outside the court. That is out of play. Second point for Iturbide and Nicholas.
Decidedly good effort by Zulaika there, but that's one of those. Of course, I don't say it's Zulaika, but you know, for some of our guys from originally, it's like don't go to the pop too many times for those shots. You know.
I haven't seen many drop shots from the Costado of Zulaika. How good his 2-wall is, and
yeah, his game is all power on both sides. It really is, especially that serve. Yeah, he doesn't know the meaning of jai-alai. Wow, look
beautiful throw in and out of the basket of Nicholas. It goes. That's well thrown. He's going to tie it back up here, 2-2. Zulaika and Benny serve.
Such a beautiful throw by Zulaika. Put that ball deep into the backcourt, right. I mean, head level for Nicholas. He jumped up to try to catch it, but just really well thrown by Zulaika.
Nicholas takes the serve on the forehand, right up the middle. Benny, the 11 line. Same spot, right back to Iturbide now. Keeps it on the left side. Low runner. Picking up and past Benny. Zuleika back in there for the rebote, but that one hooked. Third point for Iturbide Nicholas. They retake the lead, 3-2.
Don't see Zuleika hooking that rebote like that. That had to be off his footing. Had to be off his footing because obviously that hit the floor before the front wall, which you really never see.
Back in there by Benny, opening up the 8 line, played by Iturbide on the rebote. Benny again, middle of the court now on the forehand. Stop to the left side, there's Iturbide.
Iturbide is doing a great job reading the ball.
Nicholas upon the forehand, sidearm play, right up the middle. Here's Benny now. Same spot. Be a 3-wall play, Iturbide lining it up, drops it back to the inside. There's Zuleika to cut it off. Hard backhand, kick off the side wall. Iturbide, a tough rebote save. Sidearm forehand, there's Nicholas, good scoop there off the side wall. There's Benny back on the inside, takes that. Nicholas from the 12 line. Just gonna keep this one to the inside, as does Benny. Nicholas has it. High and hard, lobs this one up over Benny, and Rebote coming out to the 6 line, turned powerfully. There's a catch by Nicholas again, takes it right off that side wall. Here at the 12 line. Again, getting that one over Benny. Forehand Rebote just flings that right up the middle. Cut off by Nicholas. Sidearm forehand, bounce to get the feet of Benny. Goes up forward on the forehand. Drop back inside, Nicholas now. Back inside, Benny steps up, pulls it in up at the 11 line. High and hard, trying to get past Nicholas. Good catch there, deep in the backcourt. That one's going to open up, comes out to the forehand of Nicholas. Sidearm play, right to the left side of Zuleika. Costado, splitter, stopped Nicholas by Nicholas. He's got it up on the forehand. Good read, good defense there by the French team. Well, runner inside, caught overhead. Here's Iturbide up at the 8. Hard going to get this one past Benny. Forehand Rebote, flings that wall to wall. Big bouncer, saved by Iturbide. Ball's floating up there. Zuleika on the inside, puts it right back to Nicholas. Nicholas lifts this one. Gonna get past Benny. Good range there. He's got it to 12. On the numbers, Iturbide pulls it off the side wall. This one comes shooting out. Zuleika, save again. Iturbide whips it up the middle. Scoop attempt is missed. It's gonna be a 4th point for Iturbide and Nicholas. Lead by 2 here in our second set.
Benny was just slightly off as far as that scoop was concerned. Obviously, you could see that because he missed it, but he was all prepared to make that catch. And then I just saw the ball pass under his cesta about an inch. Hence the speed of the highlight ball. It's all the speed of the highlight ball. Even with the camera angles, you really need to see it from our vantage point to see how fast that ball is moving with all the twists and turns.
I'd say overall, too, a lot tougher to scoop on the right side than it is the left. You see plenty of left side catches made, but the right ball tends to spin out or pop out a little bit more. It's a really good throw there by their opponents. High hard backhand by Benny. 3-wall play. Iturbide reads it the whole way. Back up the middle. Zuleika not going to get there for the rebote. It'll be a 5-2 lead here for Iturbide and Nicholas. They have a possible set and a possible match point.
I hate to see Benny get frustrated like that because he's been playing great throughout this tournament, throughout the U.S. Nationals.
Good catch by Nicholas at the 11 line. Low runner inside. Benny's got it. Nicholas on the inside of the 11 again. This one kicking up and out. Forehand Rebote, powerfully thrown back to the inside. No play for Nicholas. Iturbide's got it. Here's Zuleika. Costado, the 2-wall. Stopped by Iturbide. Juggling on the catch of Iturbide. Juggling was the call. That will be a 3rd point for Zuleika and Benny. They serve. Outside serve, good read by Nicholas. He gets out there, sidearm forehand. Stopped by Benny, good catch overhead. There's a backhand to the inside. There's Nicholas. Benny's backhand gonna pass. Iturbide up at the 6 line, puts it up the middle. Here's Benny again. Nicholas, low runner. Drops between the players. Laika, that rebote just above the pen to the inside. Spectacular catch right on the wall. Iturbide brought it in. Right up the middle again. Benny's forehand goes. Nicholas now. There's space. Drops it inside. Zulaika's got the rebote. He keeps it going, digs it out. Big bounce. Here's Nicholas, middle of the court. On the inside with it. There's Benny again. Good catch. There at the 11 line. Lower and harder. This one comes out. Rebote save to the inside. Benny again. Here's Iturbide up at the 8. Lifts the backhand. Puts it on the numbers. Benny caught that one low. Lifts this one high and hard. That one's coming out. Rebote, turn
tough
low
one.
and hard.
Beautiful
Good
catch by
Benny. Rebote. Left side rebote. Played by Zulaika. To the inside. Here's Nicholas. And able to pass once more. Back on the inside over the 5 line. Turn back over the top. He's got it on the forehand. Ball missed. That is a 4th point for Zulaika and Benny. Still a possible match point for Iturbide and Nicholas.
Getting interesting, huh? So Nicholas and Iturbide with an opportunity to finish it here. Is that the first ball Nicholas has missed?
I think just the second but there's one up the wall that kind of caught him deep in the basket.
Right.
2 the entire match, and he's made a couple spectacular plays. And there again, low backhand, stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas, keep it low. There's Zulaika able to cut it off. High and hard this time. Benny out of the way. Rebote's coming out. Zulaika, rebote turned. On the forehand, here's Nicholas. Zulaika over the top. Iturbide, beautiful catch. There's the backhand. Benny going to run around it to keep it on the left side. The runner. There's Nicholas. Benny now. 10 line. Puts it on the wall.
Catch.
What a catch by Nicholas. Pulls it in. Zulaika wall to wall. Just launched that forehand rebote to the outside. Zulaika's got it. The quick release
amazing.
on the forehand. That's going to keep it going. Iturbide low and hard. Benny's there to scoop it up. Low runner just above the pad. There's Nicholas deep in the backcourt. He's got it. Here's Zulaika now. Things slowing down to the outside. Both Frenchmen going for it. Iturbide able to dig it out. Here's Benny on the middle of the court. Low running backhand to the inside. Good catch there by Nicholas. Benny back up at the 9 line. Hard backhand throw. Kicks to the outside. Nicholas on the forehand now.
What a
catch by Nicholas, ranging back to the inside. This one's going to pass. Iturbide got to get in there. He does. Benny on the bounce, up overhead. 12 line, that low runner. Nicholas, good catch. He's got it at the 11. Low and hard once more. Benny with a good read. He stepped up, pulled it in. Forehand rebote, right at the feet of Zulaika. Going to have to go to Benny. Sidearm play. Cut off the sidewall by Nicholas. Nicholas at that 10 line.
Low
runner scooped up
Benny.
by Benny. Keeps it going again. Zulaika went for it. He pulled it off the sidewall. Low runner again. There's Nicholas. Great defense in the backcourt. High hard one. This is kicking up and past Benny. That rebote. Going hard again on the bounce. Nicholas middle of the court. Sidearm forehand. Benny all alone. He's got it on the right side. Back up the middle again. Here's Nicholas. Good time. Sidearm forehand. Low and hard. Benny there on the left side this time. Going to launch this one up overhead. Zulaika turns that rebote back up the middle. Nicholas on the forehand, pulls it in. Sidearm throw, quick release. It's Benny now.
Ooh, what a catch.
Dropping and crossing. Here's Benny, 12. Hard backhand. Nicholas just out of the way. Iturbide that rebote. Caught overhead. Here's Zulaika, the Costado. High Costado. Back on the inside.
What a catch by
Nicholas. Scoop by Nicholas. Sidearm forehand by Benny. Nicholas in the middle of the court. Drops it back over the top. There's Zulaika. Zulaika on the Costado. Inside placement. Good read by Nicholas. Got it on the bounce. Benny again up at the 10 line. High, hard throw. This one's going to pass. Robote, forehand.
Ooh, changing it up.
Right back to Benny. Iturbide up at the 8. Lifts the backhand up and pass once more. Other one coming out. Powerfully thrown by Zulaika. Nicholas stands in there, takes it off the side wall. Robote again. Iturbide. Not the shot. He's going to throw it, but that's going to land out.
My, oh my.
We are tied up at 5-5. Possible set point for Zulaika and Benny. A possible match point for Iturbide and Nicholas. Zulaika and Benny serve.
Just tremendous play by all 4 players there. Benny definitely doing a much better job later in that second set.
That point was insane. Catches. I mean, from both teams, dude. Not just Benny and Zulaika and Benny up there. I mean, how about that? I mean, that is the one right there.
I mean, that's it. I didn't know that Zulaika was taking Carballo lessons. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the Michael Carballo approach to jai-alai, and I didn't think that Zulaika would adopt it, but hey, to his credit.
Hard serve. There's Nicholas. Takes it in up on the 12 line. Here's Benny on the inside. Backhand. Coming out. Robote just above the pad. Zulaika, forehand. Shoots it inside. There's Nicholas with a missed scoop. Point and set. Zulaika and Benny come back. They win it 6-5. And we have a third set to decide this match.
So, these 2 semifinals have gone to a third set each time. Benny and Zulaika definitely finding a rhythm later on there in the second set, but to their credit, came out on top. Benny playing great. Does he still need that skull cap now that he doesn't have all the long hair?
I think he's just went away from it.
Just more comfortable.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I like to stay on top of style. So.
It's good that you picked that up, Stu.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to pay attention on the details. No, tremendous play by all 4 players there. Here we have Manu. Look at Manu.
Who better to coach your team than?
No question about it. Manu very interested in helping this French team on, and there's Tambor on the other side. Very interested in helping this French team on to the final. Here we have some replays. Costello 2-all by Zulaika is just spot on, perfect.
That was early on in the set. What a shot.
See there in the background. Split placement. 2-all here. Lost his footing.
And there's that play by Zulaika. I mean, one motion, gets it up and back off the front wall.
Then after that, Zulaika and Benny really just got locked in and just firing on all cylinders.
Here's the 2-wall. I mean, just a bit wide. Kept him in it. Brought it to 5-5. You know, anything could happen on that decisive 11th point of the set right here. And one-handed scoop just tipped there. Smart play by Zulaika and Benny there. The last couple points. And throw some lengthy points on top of it, too. There's that gap you're talking about. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's back.
One more spot in the finals up for grabs right here. Just one set. First team to 6 points will take it. There's the serve. Our third and decisive set has begun. There's a good catch by Nicholas. Takes it off the wall. Hard backhand. Here's Benny overhead. Benny wall-to-wall with that backhand. Robote turned at the feet. Like you're going to let it go to Benny. Here's Nicholas now at the 12 line. Lofts this one high and hard. Rabote's coming out. Zuleika's got the save back to the inside for Nicholas. Forehand Rabote. There's Benny again. Reed there takes it off the side wall. Backhands by Nicholas. Forehand Rabote back inside. Reed by Nicholas. Body control. Catches it up overhead. Benny now just launches that one. Takes Iturbide up to the 5 line. Puts it back to Benny. Runner again. Here's Nicholas. Up at the 10 line. Lobs this one up. Just does clear the overhead screen. Beautiful Rabote fired by Zuleika. Iturbide will get out there. Turns it low and hard. Benny got there before the second bounce. There's Nicholas again. Zuleika able to cut it off at the 8 line. Big backhand. Cutting back inside. Iturbide following it the whole way. Turns it. On the scoop, rather, on the forehand by Benny. Nicholas, good catch up overhead. There's a backhand. Drops it inside. Inside Rabote. Off the sidewall. Coming out to the middle of the court. Nicholas again. Back to Benny all alone. He's got it up high overhead. Low runner. Nicholas now. Nicholas has that one overhead at the 13. Sidearm forehand. Lobs it between the players. Zuleika calls him off on the Rabote. He plays it. Right back to Nicholas. Here's Nicholas on the forehand now. Benny going to step in. Cuts it off on the left side. Hard backhand follows. Nicholas again. Left side Rabote. Zuleika cuts it off. Shoots a 2-wall. Iturbide there on the outside to stop it. The Cortada will score. First point to the French team, Iturbide and Nicholas in our third set.
So you called it the cortadas. Folks who aren't familiar with the cortada, thrown from the general outside of the court, low and hard, crossing the sidewall. Here at Magic City, you want to have it have more interplay with that side wall than really on any other court. And that's what you get. Where'd the ball come? To his knees. I mean, a good cortada basically becomes a very difficult catch. It's not just something thrown low and hard that floats to the backcourt.
Benny there on the outside, right over the head of Iturbide. Here's Nicholas on the backhand, low runner. Let that one come out. Makes a save high off the front wall. Iturbide cuts it off. Shoots Costado inside. Benny elects to play the Rabote. That's going to come up short. Second point for Iturbide and Nicholas. They serve.
Got to give credit to Benny there for trying to make that into a shot. I mean, the truth of the matter was that he was overextended, but, you know, decidedly good effort to keep that point going.
Bought a lot of spin and it really opened up off the back wall.
Yeah. Iturbide is out here throwing every ball like it's the last ball he's ever going to throw.
It's one of the more impressive performances of anybody this tournament. I mean, again, even a champion this past Battle Court season, but even he would admit, you know, there was probably some shots and some matches that he'd like to have back, but this tournament, a different player out there.
Absolutely.
Back into the inside by Benny. That's up and out. Rabote. By Iturbide. Here's Zuleika, keeps it inside. His backhand comes shooting out. Iturbide up there, just makes the save. Zuleika with a missed ball. Third point for Iturbide and Nicholas.
Iturbide playing with tremendous control also. Quite a serve.
Benny again keeps that serve on the left side. Low runner back in. That's going to open up Nicholas in good position.
Oh.
But that caught the top part of the pad. And Zuleika and Benny, their first point of our third set. They now serve.
Rather fortunate for the USA team here. That ball, because that literally highlight a game of inches. And
if that ball lands in, it's 4-0.
Yeah, those 2 inches right there count. Iturbide picks the serve.
Off to the outside. Benny, get there. He's there to scoop it up. What a scoop by Nicholas now back on the inside. Here's Benny. Nicholas Back at the 13 line. Kicks off the sidewall. Benny on the forehand.
Ball dropping.
Came across Iturbide, saves it on the right side. There's the 2-wall. That is too low.
My.
4 points now for Iturbide and Nicholas.
Reminder, the first team to reach 6 points will win the set and this half of the semifinal. Move on to the final.
Runner inside, there's Nicholas, pulls it right off the sidewall again. Great catch. Benny, 10 line, high and hard. This one's coming out. Under Bote, turn. Back to Benny.
Good call by Nicholas.
Nicholas there up at the 9 line. Bote comes shooting out with a good save, powerfully thrown. Gets by Nicholas again. And he steps up, 10 line, shoots it back to the inside. Iturbide, good range, cut it off. Bote, Iturbide again up at the 8 line. Low runner at the feet of Benny. There's a left side scoop. Hard backhand throw right back to Nicholas. Nicholas calls him off, takes it on the left side, launches this one, clearing the overhead screen out to about the 3 line. Just lobs it up there. Nicholas, 8. Quick release on the backhand. Good read by Benny, steps up. High hard return, right into the corner. Very tough for Bote. Iturbide calls him off, makes the play.
Beautiful catch by Benny. Beautiful.
And launches another one. Nicholas out of the way, Iturbide. Under Bote, turned high and caught overhead by Benny, but that ball was juggled. Juggling on the catch, that brings it to a 5-1 lead for Iturbide and Nicholas, possible match point.
For those of you not familiar with the juggling call, the ball can roll on the inside of the cesta. It can't lose contact with the surface of the inside of the cesta. Certainly can't break the frame, break the plane of the frame there, which is what we saw. We saw the ball clearly come out. Really got to cushion those throws. You want to think about it like you're trying to catch a ball on a 2x4 with nothing on the side. A lot of give.
Well, under serve, second serve coming up. Backhand by Benny, puts it on the wall. What a pull there by Nicholas at the 12 line. Benny on the forehand, shoots it inside. There's Iturbide. Hard backhand. Comes back to Benny. Like on the bounce. There's a 2-wall. That's going to score.
Beautifully played by Zulaika to score.
Iturbide got assessed on it. That's a second point for Zulaika and Benny. Zulaika serves.
As we've seen throughout Battle Court, as we've seen throughout the Us and Jack tournament, as we've seen throughout, don't take a 5-1 lead for granted. Don't ever take that type of lead for granted. Finish it when you can.
Nicholas, there's that backhand. Catch by Benny. Zulaika up on the forehand. He drops it inside. Nicholas backpedaling. He's got it on the forehand. Knocked over the top between them. Good read by Benny. Got up there in the air. Rifles that backhand. It's by Nicholas. Zulaika there to cut it off. 2-wall from the inside. Iturbide. That ball is in play. Great control. Dropped it back inside. Here's Benny again. High and hard. It's one out. Iterbide's got the Robote. Plays it back over the top. Right to the left side of Benny. Left side Robote, the 2-wall is too wide. Point, set, and match. Iturbide and Nicholas take it 6-2 in the final set, and they advance into the championship against Gaucheri and Aratz.
A French Euskadi final here at Magic City. My, oh my.
So, folks, what's going to happen now? See that score line here, just finished our second semifinal. We will have about a 20-minute break. And that clock's already rolling, Stu. So 19 minutes and 20 seconds as we speak until we begin our final. Going to give this team a minute to rest and
ladies and gentlemen, the final will begin in 20 minutes.
Make sure that they are ready to go for that final. Again, the second place qualifiers in Group A, Iturbide and Nicholas. They are advancing to the final against a team that they played already in this tournament, Gaucheri and Arats.
Be very interesting to see what happens here in this final. This is the best that we've seen Iturbide play.
Yeah.
Iturbide representing France with Nicholas, and so there may be a question about that. Say, hey, wait a second, you have a number of other French players there. When the tournament was first created, it was a little bit difficult shuffling players around. There are a number of tournaments being played in Europe at the current time.
Sure.
And it's jai-alai's experiencing a revival of its own that we're very happy to see. So Nicholas Iturbide was the team. We were able to put some French teams together after that.
There they are, Iturbide and Nicholas against Gaucheri and Arats. One team will be crowned the World Supercourt champions here. We're going to find out. Match starting in just under 20 minutes from now.
Team France. There you have Tambor, Manu, Vincente, who played magnificent yesterday. Pachi, of course, who we just saw play beautifully earlier today. Encouraging their teammate, Nicholas Chevegaray.
Well, this is great to see.
Nickname Yeche, because of that last name. Which we respect, but it's a tough last name. There you see Benny and Zuleika having not gone past the semifinals, but decidedly good play there, especially in the second and third set.
Yeah, slow start. Again, probably not one of their better showings, but again, that Iturbide Nicholas team. You said Iturbide played so well. Nicholas is probably one of the most consistent, if not the most consistent on the roster. And all he does, he stands back there. He'll play 1,000 points in a row. He'll throw the ball as hard as he can every time. Never going to complain. Always going to give his all. Gets a lot of wins on top of it, too.
And I received a text message from...
Oh, that's always fun.
Yes, I did. I always love those text messages that come in from Spain. I got a beautiful view of none other than Mikel Igaguren. Eggy watching.
Wow.
Said hi and congratulations on the tournament. Greetings to Eggy and his boys. We were fortunate to have them come out here and do a little practice at Magic City. Always good to see old friends. Eggy, I don't know that Goiko's watching. Goiko's kind of busy here as he's looking at retirement, finishing off his last performances of his career. That set off a seismic. Shift. A seismic shift in the makeup of jai-alai. Magic City coming into its own here in the United States. Obviously, they're playing fantastic jai-alai in Guernica. They're filling frontons.
Well, I've seen some of those videos.
Yeah, in the Basque Country. I mean, it's just so good to see this revival of jai-alai here in the United States at Magic City. Back home where jai-alai was created, of course, in the Basque Country. Here we are celebrating the 2023, the second ever World Supercourt here in Miami. And we're just happy to be doing it. We're happy to be part of this revival. Eggy, of course, is a big part of that revival as well. Have you been enjoying it?
It's been amazing. Oh, how can you not love it?
There's only one appropriate.
How can you not love it? And also, I was going to mention a little bit earlier, I mean, yesterday we had the whole team competition and, you're obviously cheering for your fellow countrymen. But how about this? I mean, there's no prize money for these French guys if this Iturbide and Nicholas team wins. These are just friends supporting friends.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's great to see that camaraderie amongst the entire group.
No question about it. And just so fiercely competitive. And here's some highlights from earlier in the day. Pachi, look, to make this adjustment to this court and have about a week's worth of practices, which is all he's had, and to play with this degree of proficiency is impressive. Gaucheri and Arats, obviously the top team here at Magic City. Right now in Battle Court, Pelota, even though they don't play doubles in Pelota, of course, but two of our best players. They won the World Supercourt last year. They won the Us and Jack last year. They won the Us and Jack this year. Clearly want to repeat. So for anyone to come out and give them a hard time, it's just, especially someone who doesn't play on the court regularly. That's just really impressive. And the truth of the matter is that anyone who has come from the traditional highlight world to Magic City knows that the nuances of this court can be tricky, can definitely be tricky.
Some of these replays rolling on here. This was that first semifinal. Patchy and Manu there in the blue against Gaucheri and Aratz in green.
Split placement there by Gaucheri, who just played. I mean, yeah, the first. Actually, they dropped the second set or the first? They dropped the second set, right?
Yeah.
They dropped the second set. So that a bit of a surprise for the Euskadi team.
I was looking back at some of the battle court stats. They did lose 2 sets in a row this past season. Want to know the scores? Both of those sets, though, 6-5, 6-5. So, if you're going to beat them twice in a row, you got to earn it. You're going to play a number of points on top of it. These guys went the distance to a third set. It was a
Gaucheri with a he's as competitive as anyone I've seen in highlight, and a thorough professional. And obviously, emotions running high there. Would have liked to have finished it there in 2 sets. But the truth of the matter is that Patchy and Manu played beautifully. I mean, they just did, taking nothing away from Gaucheri and Aratz, especially Aratz.
Well, whips it right.
Yeah, you
can't
catch the ball if you can't see it. I'm not sure that anybody was able to see that ball. Even the camera was like, where the hell is it?
Well, how about that one, though? Gaucheri, what a head start.
Not to be undone. There's Gaucheri with his philo. Drop shot. Oh, this one with Manu. Manu said, I got this one. Oh, no, I lost my footing. Oh. Just thank goodness he wasn't hurt,
What a big spill. Moving quickly. Glad that he was all right. Able to continue. That throw straight to the outside.
Mid-court to the outside. That's a ballsy shot if you're not familiar with the court. Again, thrown right at the feet of Gaucheri. Again, Patchy just... I have to say, as far as the whole tournament's concerned, we're always impressed with Gaucheri and Aratz, just always.
Yeah.
But as far as standout, I'd say Vicente yesterday and Patchy today.
Hard to disagree with that, Stu.
And of course, the fellow, what's his name, Oresti and Mansi, though they weren't able to get too many points, overall on the board. Just they played impressively for not having a lot of experience on this court. And Oresti, if I'm not mistaken, 18 or 19 years old. So very much at the beginning of what we hope is going to be a long highlight career.
Absolutely. I mean, just the talent that was in the building this weekend and the energy for the sport. A lot of good stuff going on here, not only at Magic City, but across the globe.
Absolutely. It's good to see highlight having the resurgence that it deserves. Having been part of the downslope, shall we say, of the last 30 years in highlight, having seen that, to watch the rebirth of highlight, to watch renewed interest, to see the wonderful work that they're doing in Spain and France. It's just been great to be a part of it. Here's some highlights from the second semifinal.
Yes, this one, Iturbe and Nicholas there in the gray shirts against Zuleika and Benny there in yellow. Look at that one. Benny just ducking out of the way. Going pretty close to his head. That's a good duck right there to the outside. Let's see this one. How about that? Great rebote save. How about that? The placement right on the wall. About knee height, crossing the sidewall. Wow, doesn't get much better than that. The Costado 2-wall. Costado indicates his left side of the player's body, shoulder level throw. 2-wall, sidewall, front wall. Opens up towards those judges there on the outside. See another one? That was one where juggling was called. See Iturbe getting up there. Look at that placement to the outside. What a crazy point here. This was 5-2 or 5-3 of our second set with Iturbe and Nicholas actually leading. Thought this match could have been over in 2 sets, but a fight by Zuleika and Benny. And you see a 2-wall here, just wide. That brought it to 5-5. And you're going to see here decisive 11th point, tipped by Nicholas. What a comeback there to force that third and decisive set. In the end, though, Zen Iturbide and Nicholas' team Iturbide, that forehand outside. How about Benny? Talked about how that scoop on the right side is a little more difficult. Hit a couple of them right there. That's just well done. And Benny there on the left side. A lot of pointing to the helmet today. A lot of it's a play smart, universal, smart player.
I've seen you do that a couple times announcing, giving yourself credit for a good announcement or good idea. Which you should. Look, the boss just said we should wear helmets back here. You know what that means? Pick a color.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
pick, Andrew, what color do you want your helmet?
We're going back to the flying partitions and tables. I'll take a helmet if we are.
The flying partitions and tables, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, no. Highlight players here in Magic City showing tremendous passion both on and off the court.
There was a time where perhaps it was needed. You know?
Well, that table
and where was Scott then, huh? That's what I want to know. You know, I needed the helmet about 2.5 years ago.
Call Scott. We had everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. There was a table that went further than any. What's the longest? You know, you're a sports person, right? Furthest field goal kick that you can remember off the top of your head in football.
It may be Matt Prater.
Okay.
It was in Denver.
How far?
Altitude. I think it was it 60-something, 68?
Forget it. That table back here went further than 60 yards. That table went up with salsa on it. The salsa landed.
Well, that was the best part of the story. Was the salsa.
Yeah, Julian coming to me with a dry cleaning bill saying,
"Oh, it's 60.
I got salsa on my pants." It's like, and what do you want me to do about it? Take it home and go wash it.
66 yards, Justin Tucker. But there you go. Well, I just. So the visual is from here. We had these black partitions.
Right.
The table was over that, and it was also the hypotenuse. So you got to think you got to add a little bit there. So
no,
it's good fun.
And a helmet. I think your first year was that. Or was that before you got here?
I think they've been even before.
Player remained nameless. Came off the court and launched his helmet. I mean, it literally went from the player's cage to the back wall of the building.
It was actually. It was actually impressive.
No. I mean, it really was. It's like, wow, that was far. Well, what's it involved? It's that athletic competitiveness.
Oh, man. Well, you saw that today. I mean, Gaucheri was animated out on the court, something like you haven't really seen from him.
Look at Aratz right here smiling. I mean, Aratz has got that smile. He was just viciously yelled at by his brother. No, he wasn't. But no. But that is Aratz. That's the Aratz that we knew up at both the former Miami Highlight, at Dania Highlight. We're fortunate enough to have him join us here. A constant positive attitude and positive presence, calming presence in the locker room. That's Aratz. That's Aratz. He is a pleasure to have anywhere he's standing. He's a pleasure to have. He is.
Absolutely.
And what a catcher, huh?
And a great player on top of it too.
I know. Just a great kid. Could not be happier with it.
It's getting familiar for these brothers, Gaucheri and Aratz. What is it? So they made the national tournament last year, and then the Super Court, and then the national tournament this year, and Super Court again.
Super Court's on the line now.
So they're looking to make it four in a row, defend their title here last year. It was against Inaki and Jewel, and I think if you remember that one, it was quite the comeback.
We may have to talk about Eggy about getting out of retirement and coming here for a few months. Let's see about that. I missed it. Did he hit the camera?
Oh no, he actually he hit a Gatorade bottle. I just saw red splash everywhere, so that's all right. As long as the cesta, I just don't want the cesta.
As long as the cesta's okay and the player manager's okay, that's all right.
Don't worry about, I'll clean it up later. Don't worry about it. He's got a match to focus on. Look at he Iturbide.
Again, folks you want to talk about someone who's happy to be playing highlight anytime? Iturbide. David's got just a tremendous attitude. It's been just a pleasure to have back here.
Again, you can actually see all four of these players in our regular battle court matches actually
When
beginning.
Are we beginning?
Yes, Stu.
The
Actually,
8th.
beginning in
I'll
a
tell you
couple
when we're
weeks.
beginning.
Friday, September 8th will be the opening night of battle court this season.
And Pelota begins on the 5th.
Yes, Pelota, different type of competition done here at Magic City. Prior to those battle court matches, will be about a 1:30 start time for those Pelota games on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Our battle court schedule will be Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, 5 p.m. start Eastern time across the board.
Right.
Monday and Tuesday, 7 p.m. start time on Fridays. Again, that begins September 8th.
Reminds me, I need to talk to you about those that first Monday and Tuesday in September. But we'll talk later.
Well, the first Monday in September, I believe, is Labor Day.
So the second.
So the Tuesday or the second, the next one?
That Monday and Tuesday. Yeah,
the following Monday,
rest
Tuesday?
Up that, yeah, just rest up that weekend.
You know, it's opening weekend of football that week, so rest.
Rest up.
Sunday night ends early.
We'll talk after.
East Coast. Yeah, we'll talk.
Got about 3 minutes to go before we begin the final here at the 2023
How about that?
I was about to say U.S. National, but that was 2 weeks ago. That's my age showing. Now, this is the World Supercourt. This is the international version. $40,000 tournament with $20,000 on the line here for the winner. So the winner of this next match, best of 3 sets, will split $20,000 between the front quarter and back quarter. Runner-up, splitting $7,500. So tremendous money on the line, as well as championship.
And since Gaucheri and Rotz have been paired together, Stu, I don't think they have lost here in a tournament, whether that's the national tournament or the World Supercourt. So again, you got some win streaks on the line. Haven't done much losing even in those battle court. I think just maybe 1 or 2 losses at most in any one season, and we've only played 3. So if you probably total up their wins and losses since they've been here, probably looking at somewhere 30-plus wins and about 4 or 5 losses. So this is a team hasn't lost very often, but they're a team you could go out there and frustrate them. It's this Iturbide and Nicholas team that doesn't make many mistakes.
Especially today. They've been so locked in. And to have a French Euskadi final here in Miami is definitely interesting. Zuleika and Benny doing a good job of getting into that semifinal, just weren't able to break into this final. But we couldn't be more proud to be hosting this World Championship here in Miami at the Magic City Jai-alai Fronton. World Supercourt with serious prize money on the line. And ladies and gentlemen, beginning in just about 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin the final for the 2023 World Supercourt World Championship here at Magic City Jai-alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Up first and serving, representing the Basque Country, are Gaucheri and Rotz. Receiving and representing France, Iturbide and Nicholas. Let's begin the final. Gaucheri serves. Gaucheri serves. We begin. Backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Here's Gaucheri playing deep. Nicholas at the back wall. Backhand low and hard to the inside. Gaucheri's there. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Gaucheri with a rare miss. Tip ball there at the 9 line. Iturbide and Nicholas representing France first up on the board in this final match. Arats from deep in the backcourt. Nicholas from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. What a catch by Nicholas. That ball's on the wall the whole way. Another beautiful catch by Nicholas. Deep in the backcourt. Backhand clearing the overhead screen. Here's the backhand. Robote. Forehand by Iturbide. Gaucheri calls for Robote. Plays it to the inside. Here's Nicholas from the 11 line. Beautiful catch by Nicholas, plucking that from the side wall. Robote, forehand. There's the backhand. Arats to the inside. Iturbide's there. Backhand to the inside. Arats from the 12 line. Backhand. Backhand by Nicholas. Here's Gaucheri. Gaucheri sends it deep. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Iturbide, taken on the left side of Arats. Iturbide again. Oh, the drop shot attempt, catching the pad, and the pad is bad. We're tied up, 1 point apiece. Gaucheri serves.
He's kind of looked like he changed his mind midway through that throw, and maybe he was going for a 2-wall, then tried to cut it off, and not enough to reach that front wall.
Many times you've heard me say in practice, or even behind the microphone. Once you've committed, commit. Don't change. You're committed to it, throw it.
You never know what's going to happen, but you throw it into the pad. Points over.
Here's a backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Big backhand by Arats. Nicholas, backhand from the 11 line. Robote coming out. Iturbide forehand Robote. This one caught in the air by Arats. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Arats is there. Backhand from the 9 line. Beautiful catch by Nicholas on the left side. Backhand by Arats at the 9 line. Robote forehand by Gaucheri. It passes. Gaucheri from the 8 line. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Cut off in the air by Nicholas. Nicholas on the backhand, dropping the left side. Costi mid-court placement. Little clip off the side wall there. Here's the backhand by Arats. It goes deep. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Backhand by Nicholas. Nicholas comes out on the left side from deep in the backcourt. Here's Arats. Big backhand, Robote. That rebound off the back wall comes out to the forehand of Iturbide. Iturbide again, powerful forehand. This one passes and not coming out. That's a point for Iturbide and Nicholas. They have two. Gaucheri and Arats with one. Iturbide serves.
Trying to get that ball to catch that spot where the floor and the back wall meet. Iturbide found it right there. Gets him a 2-1 lead.
Nicholas on the backhand to the inside. Nicholas again, backhand from the 11 line. Robote left side, high bounce. Nicholas brings it down easily in the backcourt at the 11 line. Here's Gaucheri playing deep. Backhand powerfully thrown, passes, Robote coming out. Catch by Gaucheri, he winds up. Costi rifled inside, scooped up by Nicholas on the left side. Nicholas on the backhand. Backhand by Gaucheri. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Gaucheri cuts it off. Costello 2-all will score off the tip by Iturbide. That's a point for the Bass team. Gaucheri and Arats. Gaucheri serves. Excellent serve, will score. Out of the cesta of Nicholas. We're all tied up, 2 points apiece. Gaucheri serves. 3-2 in favor of Gaucheri and Arats. There's the backhand by Nicholas, catch by Gaucheri. Gaucheri from the right side. Robote left side. Caught in the air by Gaucheri. Gaucheri with the 2-all split placement. Read by Nicholas, stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas's carom attempt caught the pad. That's a point for Team Muscali. Gaucheri and Arats.
And that is the right throws to. Just comes down to execution. Just a couple more inches higher on that throw, the carom from the outside, and each team has tied it up at 3-3. Instead, it's a 4-2 scoreline. When you're playing from behind, tough to beat these guys.
Ball under serve. World Supercourt rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's Nicholas on the backhand from the 12 line, low and hard to the inside. Robote left side, beautifully played by Gaucheri. Backhand by Gaucheri, wall to wall from the left side. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Arats is there. Nicholas to the inside. Gaucheri. What a scoop by Iturbide. Iturbide's 2-all is read by Gaucheri, thrown beautifully by Iturbide and scoring. Iturbide and Nicholas, Team France, get the point. They have 3 point. Gaucheri and Arats with 4. There's the backhand right over the head of Iturbide. Beautiful catch by Nicholas in the backcourt. Here's the backhand. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Backhand by Nicholas to the inside.
What a scoop.
Beautiful scoop by Arats at the 12.5 line. Robote for Gaucheri. He goes to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 10 line. What a beautiful catch by Nicholas, pulling that from the side wall. Kosheri on the catch. Kosti 2-all, scooped up by Iturbide. Iturbide's 2-all return will score. Nice changeup by Iturbide. Aggressive play in that front court. 4-4 is the score. Iturbide serves.
And he's turned it up. 2 2-alls in the last couple of points here. What a run here for the French team. They've tied it back up 4-4.
Backhand by Arats. Robote coming out. Iturbide to the inside. Big bounce. Brought in by Arats. There's the backhand. Backhand by Gaucheri. Catch by Nicholas. Robote left side by Gaucheri. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote left side to the inside. Nicholas, tough catch there at the 12 line. Looking to pass the front quarter, he does. Arats makes the Robote save. Iturbide cuts it off, rifles it low and hard. What a beautiful catch by Arats on the left side. Arats from deep in the backcourt. Catch by Iturbide. Backhand. Nicholas advances, takes it in the air. Backhand. Here's Arats. Backhand to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote forehand, rifled wall to wall by Iturbide. Here's the Robote for Gaucheri. Gaucheri again. Nicholas from deep in the backcourt. Excellent catch by Iturbide. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Backhand 2-all. Lands out.
Too wide.
Five points and a possible set for Iturbide and Nicholas. Iturbide serve.
Momentum has flipped in this match. A couple of shots thrown by Iturbide, one from the left side, one from the right, and then the backhand 2-all sailing off the court. We usually don't see that from Arats here in the backcourt, particularly at that juncture of the match, too, at 4-4. One more point for the French team to take this opening set.
Big backhand by Arats. Robote, left side to the inside. Beautifully played by Iturbide. Here's a wonderful catch by Arats. Robote left side, right up the middle. Nicholas makes the catch on the forehand. Big right side, low and hard to the inside. Difficult Robote save. Nicholas has it at the 9 line. Forehand laid up, caught on the forehand of Arats. Arats from the right side. Iturbide eyes the ball, makes the catch on the left side. Here's the backhand, the inside. Backhand by Nicholas on the wall the whole way. Robote forehand by Gaucheri, scooped up. And a little bit of traffic there in the backcourt by Nicholas. Robote forehand save, passing the front quarter. Big backhand by Arats. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Arats is there. Aggressive play by Gaucheri, rifling the costado to the inside. Nicholas going for the save that hits the overhead screen. Tremendous play during that point by all 4 players. 5-5. This is set point.
First set going the maximum, Stu. Back and forth the entire way, and again, that Robote just right on the wall. Makes it so much more difficult for Nicholas to play. It just sailed right up into that overhead screen. Venture to guess a pretty hard serve coming in here too, Stu.
Beautiful serve by Gaucheri. Nice catch and return by Nicholas. Robote to the inside. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas to the inside. Gaucheri, difficult Robote save. Safe play to the inside. Nicholas is there. Arats, forehand. Catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Wonky bounce off the front wall. Nicholas makes the save. That kicked. Gaucheri on the run. Turns to save the rebote. Iturbide cuts it off. Split placement read by Arats. Catch by Iturbide on the forehand. Forehand play by Iturbide. Point and set to Gaucheri and Arats. Beautifully played. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set. Well,
boy, yeah.
So it goes to maximum points, maximum effort, tremendous play. Again, we were just commenting in the back, kind of off the mics, about how Iturbide has really stepped up. Has really stepped up from where we saw him play in Battle Court. This is what we've seen from Gaucheri and Arats really consistently. You can't make any mistakes with them. But that was mistake-free jai-alai by Nicholas and Iturbide as well. Right there in the end, I think there was a little miscommunication, how Nicholas went to the outside, thinking he was going to get a little bit more play.
Yeah, I think it's tough, and also when you're, you want to communicate. When you're that vocal, it's also you're telling your opponents where to throw it. Nicholas guarding the outside is a tough play on the bounce for Iturbide right there, blasted right at him and just tipped it. Look at some of these replays here, that opening set. And look at these serves coming in. That one missed early on.
Of our servers here, Gaucheri, Carballo, and Zulaika with the power serve, crossing that side wall deep in the backcourt. That 2-all that Nicholas would have loved to have had was a beautiful shot. A beautiful effort, rather, just caught the pad. Splitter.
Look at this one. Just
scooped up beautifully by Iturbide.
How about the carom return at the last second? Opens up. Gaucheri's doing the right thing. I mean, more times than not, the carom bowl is probably coming right back at him. Yeah. Iturbide choosing the 2-all, and that one scored nicely.
So the first set going the direction of Yuskavi team, represented by Gaucheri and Arats, the Mendizi Ball brothers. World Super Court format follows as best of 3 sets.
Yeah, see, that's the final throw right there. You see how hard Nicholas committed to the outside, and you're making a tough catch off the Costado on the bounce.
With Gaucheri winding up like that, you got to cover the outside.
You have to respect the 2-all. So many shots, you don't know what's coming. 6-5, the opening set going the way of Gaucheri and Arats, representing the Basque Country. The second set coming up now. Iturbide and Nicholas beginning with the serve.
Iturbide serves. The second set has begun. Rebote forehand to the inside. Arats, backhand. There's Nicholas, backhand. Iturbide, powerful backhand. Touch the side wall. Comes to the middle of the court. Rebote, left side by Iturbide. Big bounce. Rebote saved by Gaucheri. Nicholas on the catch. Forehand from the 12 line. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand rifled by Gaucheri. Here's Nicholas. Beautiful catch by Arats deep in the backcourt. Powerful forehand. Rebote left side. Oh, what a catch by Nicholas up the wall. Gaucheri attacking, winding up, rifling it to the outside where it scores. Tito scoring for Gaucheri. Gaucheri and Arats take the first point of up the second set. Gaucheri serves.
Just all power there, getting him that first point. Not too close to the boundary line, not too far up, close to the front wall either. He just whipped it from the outside, mid-court, forcing Iturbide to make that catch, and he couldn't.
Fault under serve. World Supercourt rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. There's a catch by Nicholas, backhand to the inside. Aratz is there. There's a catch by Nicholas. Machete, backhand, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote left side to the inside. What a catch by Aratz. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote left side to the inside. It's played by Gaucheri. Low runner, caught by Gaucheri. There's the backhand with control. Backhand by Aratz. Robote left side, high to the front wall. Iturbide comes cross court to make the catch. Powerful backhand. Robote shoots out to the inside. That ball coming off the side wall with a wonky bounce right at the face of Nicholas. He goes down. That point goes to Gaucheri and Aratz.
Yeah, going down there, I mean, just a Magic City bounce. Nicholas, quite the relationship there with that side wall. You know, I'd say the sidewall is kind of like an official in any sport. You never hear about it when it helps you, you know?
Yeah. No, exactly. It's very true. No one ever said, I really benefited by that back
when
ball.
they won that, yeah.
But Nicholas in particular, he plays very close to the sidewall, so he has a
look.
Yeah, he has a healthy relationship with it.
When these guys are so precise in placing it right there, that deep in the backcourt, probably going to see him a few more times in these top-level doubles matches.
Here's the backhand. Powerfully thrown, clearing the overhead screen. Robote coming out. Robote saved by Gaucheri. Hard throw by Nicholas to the inside. Aratz with a beautiful catch on the 13 line. Here's Nicholas again. Backhand to the inside. Gaucheri, backhand. On the wall. What a catch by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Gaucheri. Catch by Nicholas. From the forehand he goes to the forehand of Gaucheri. There's the backhand. Robote coming out. 2-all. Read by Iturbide. Iturbide with a hard throw. 3-wall play. Aratz makes the save. Iturbide from the 3 line. Low and hard and scooped up by Aratz in a beautiful catch. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Here's Aratz again. Backhand to the inside. 2-all does not open up. It's stopped on the forehand of Gaucheri. Gaucheri with the hard throw. Iturbide calls for the Robote, makes the play. Big bounce. Good read. Nice 2-all by Aratz. Oh, off the tip. Iturbide Sestic goes. Tremendous series of play by all 4 players again. Wow. This point goes to Gaucheri and Aratz, who lead 3-0.
I mean, they make those look so easy, those 3 walls that are coming in about the height of the numbers. To dig those out, you got to position yourself about 5 seconds before that ball's even coming, and it's blasted 1,000 miles per hour on top of it.
Easy doesn't enter in the conversation here.
It's knowing the court and court positioning. This is what we talk about when we talk about court positioning. It's being able to anticipate, predict where the ball's going based on your experience with this court.
Some players just have natural court position. It's like, the one thing about them is, it's like, for instance, immediately comes to mind Oratio from Miami Jai-alai and formerly Tampa Jai-alai, and before that Palm Beach Jai-alai. I don't think I ever saw him throw a fall-down rebote. His court positioning was absolutely among the best that I've seen.
There's the backhand by Aratz. There's the backhand by Aratz again. Here's the catch by Gaucheri. Gaucheri from the 9 line. What a catch by Nicholas. Excellent catch by Nicholas against the back wall. Beautifully played. Here's Gaucheri. Gaucheri hard to the inside. Nicholas is there. Nicholas on the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Scooped up by Nicholas and a beautiful catch. Gaucheri with a tip ball at the 8 line. No shutout here in the second set. Iturbide and Nicholas are on the board with a point. Iturbide serves.
Crucial point for Iturbide and Nicholas there. Looking to push the pace now.
Fault. Over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Big right side by Nicholas. Ooh. Catch made overhead deep in the backcourt by Gaucheri. Beautiful catch by Aratz. He goes deep. There's the backhand. Aratz hard to the inside. Ooh, what a catch by Aratz deep in the backcourt. Nicholas is there again. Nicholas to the inside. Big right side over the top. There's the backhand, hard to the inside. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Gaucheri calls for it, comes back to make the rebote at the 9 line. There's the backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Backhand by Aratz. He goes deep. Rebote coming out. Beautiful catch by Aratz. Here's the backhand. There's the backhand by Aratz. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Gaucheri. Gaucheri adjusts to make the catch. Iturbide attacks. He's at the 4 line. Rifles it low and hard. What a scoop by Aratz. That clears the overhead screen. Iturbide again to the inside he goes. Gaucheri calls for it. He's at the 10 line to make this rebote. Aratz from the 11 line. Backhand 2-all tipped at the 7 line by Iturbide. That's 4 points for the green shirts. Representing the Basque Country, Gaucheri and Aratz. Gaucheri serves.
And it's a couple now that Iturbide has missed their shots thrown to the outside. Don't know whether he's maybe thinking about a return and throw right back to him, but his level got to think that that's the only way you're going to miss a couple of those in this match. And look at that save by Aratz. It was a little bit earlier here, but how about this scoop?
Beautiful scoop.
Wow. Not a lot of time to react. Makes those pretty consistently.
Iturbide picks a serve. 2-all caught the pad. And the pad is bad. That gets Gaucheri and Aratz to 5 points. Possible World Championship point.
Got him on the ropes now, Stu. Team has played so well, been the most consistent in the group. There's a chance to add another title to their trophy case right here. Got a couple points to work with. A little bit different than the last time out, but still got to get that final point.
There's a catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand to the inside. Arats makes the catch. Backhand. Again to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Buchetti from the 9 line. Big backhand. Nicholas makes the catch. Nicholas from the forehand. There's a catch by Nicholas. Nicholas sends it deep. It clears the overhead screen. Arats is there. There's the backhand by Gauchetti. What a catch by Nicholas. Nicholas from the right side at the 12 line. Arats, backhand from the 11. He goes deep. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. This one caught by Arats. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas from the 12 line on the forehand. Gauchetti, 9 line. Backhand. Here's the backhand by Arats. Hard throw to the inside. Big right side, right up the middle, caught by Gauchetti. Very hard to the inside. Tough play on the Robote. It's a 2-all. It does not open. Stopped on the forehand of Gauchetti. Carambola by Gauchetti will score for the win. Point, set, match, and World Supercourt champion Gauchetti and Arats representing the Basque Country.
And a great moment again for these brothers. Defending their World Supercourt title from last year, bringing out the trophy as we speak. These guys have won a lot of championships here. A battle court title as well in addition to these tournaments. And we're going to see the presentation of the trophy right now. We have Gauchetti there on the right, Arats on the left. Lifting the trophy there for their championship, your 2023 World Supercourt champions, Gauchetti and Arats. What an incredible run, Stu. They went undefeated in their qualifying. Of course, winning these 2 matches, one in the semifinal, then that final match just a few moments ago to be crowned your 2023 World Supercourt champions. A top doubles team here in the sport, Stu.
2 years and counting. 2 years and counting. This is their second final. So they won the USN JAC last year. They won World Supercourt last year. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for World Supercourt 2023. We're so glad that you chose to join us this year. We'll be doing it again next year. Don't forget, Battle Court begins on the 8th of September, Friday night.